Hey Taurus, how are you guys? Thank you so much for being here with me today. My name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. If it's your first time here, thank you. I'm so happy you clicked on my video. This is going to be your love reading for the week ahead. So this energy will go from today, the 26th of November through December 2nd. I send you all so much love and light. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. And if you are returning, Taurus, thank you so much for being back here with me again today. If you guys haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, comment, and share. And before I begin your reading, I just want to let you know that you can book a personal reading with me on my website, passionatehearttarot.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at passionatehearttarot. Everything will be linked in the description, Taurus. So before I get into what's coming in for the week ahead, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light, Holy Spirit, into your reading, and we will see what Spirit shows us is coming in. Let's see. You may find communication may be difficult with you and your person. I mean, we have the Emperor and the Empress here. So some of you are married. Some of you are just in a connection where you just have these vows to each other in your heart. You don't have to be formally married to have this kind of connection, but this is your person. This is something that's already very much established. I can see it a little bit, it's rocky because you have something that someone is healing from here. They're very hesitant when it comes to believing what is being told to them because they think about things a lot. They think about the words, what they heard, what someone said, what they should have said. There's a lot of emphasis here on the way that you guys speak to each other, and the way that someone's words are just so able to stick into this person. It's very hard for them to let it go. So I see where for the week ahead, you may have this energy of feeling distant, feeling like you guys are drifting apart, but it's because it's hard for you to talk. You're not getting through to each other at times during the week. But don't worry, because you're not going to stay in this energy of being cold for long. But it is something that you will face, you will encounter. Let's look and see why the Ace of Swords is here. Sorry, you guys, if you can hear the dogs again next door. My neighbors, they have 3 dogs, so and it's so noisy where I live, you guys. So I never know what I'm gonna hear, what you may hear during the reading, so I apologize for that. Okay, let's take a look and see though. This Ace of Swords is here, this Emperor is there again. Someone, it just needs to know that their person's not going to walk away from them, that they are here, that they are going to do right by them. So you have someone that you may need this reassurance, Taurus, or it could be your person, your spouse, your other half, your significant other, because this is a significant connection here. They need to know that you are invested, or it could be vice versa. This is how someone is feeling for the week ahead. They may not say this to you though. That's the thing. They may just come across as being cold, being distant, being passive aggressive. And if you don't know why, it's because they do need reassurance. Especially if something occurred in the past. I can see the energy of, at one point in time, you guys may have experienced something that you thought you couldn't come back from. something that felt very traumatic to the other person. It's been rebuilt, and they could have those fears that their person's gonna walk away from them again. The thing about it though is that they may not speak up and say it. That's why it's good that Spirit is showing us, you know, this is what is gonna come between you guys this week. It's just a lack of speaking up, speaking their truth. Let's look into this energy. You have someone in this feminine energy that is, they feel upset, they feel mad. And it could be that they want their person to say something that they're not saying, because this is like a lack of saying something. They want them to speak up. They could feel like they're being deceptive and they want to hear the truth. They do. And I can see this energy where if they're not talking to you, Taurus, and they're saying, oh no, everything's fine, they don't mean it. They want to talk, they want to open up. There's something on their minds that they really need to talk about, and it'll do the both of you a lot of good in the relationship, a lot of good if you kind of talk to them, be sensitive to how they're feeling, or they may need to do this with you. But the beautiful thing is that even though you guys feel distant at times throughout the week, it's not something that'll last. It's the energy that you have coming in. You see this? There's your energy there. So you could be dealing with another Taurus, but it's getting the connection back on track to a place where it needs to be, to a place that feels stable, that feels safe, that feels like the way it should be, the way that it should be. Coming out of the cold, warming up to each other. Someone's not going to be so icy. They are going to come out of that energy of being closed off. But it's when the communication comes in, when you can talk, when they feel like they can open up to you. They won't be as angry, they won't be as closed off, because they worry that they're being naive. They do. And even though they know deep down their person is a good person, their person is right for them, they're still kind of questioning the stability here. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to be isolated and closed off, even if they try to come across that way, Taurus. So that's important for you to know, because all of this can be resolved very easily. It's just a matter of talking. And even though it may be painful to talk about some of these things, someone feels like they're being judged all over again, talking about things from the past, it's talking about the hard stuff. The stuff that you don't really want to talk about, that you'd like to leave in the past, like the mistakes that were made, the way, for some of you, the way that you guys parted before. But when you do talk about it, a beautiful thing happens here, and your person and you guys will open up to each other and let this, it's a twin flame connection. You will let it flow the way that it's supposed to. So it is important to open up, because that's something that's going to come between you guys this week if you don't talk about things. You have Leo's energy that's here as well, Taurus. So you could have Leo in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Leo. The thing about this person's energy, whoever is in this feminine energy, is that they don't want to be made a fool of. They don't want to come across as naive. And the way that they may choose to show their power, show that they've grown, show that they've blossomed, is to kind of put on this act of being very tough, about being very closed off, but inside they're hurting. So that's why it's so important for you guys to talk. And And when you have this kind of connection, the Emperor and the Empress, you're going to be sensitive to the other person's feelings. You're going to want to ease their mind. You'll know that this connection, it's a very significant one. There's a lot of history between you and this person. So you'll want to comfort them. And when you do, it has a very positive effect, because they're going to be mad and they may not show it. And they're going to show it in other ways rather than saying it. So I know if this is your person's energy, Taurus, you may want to, what's the expression? Be the bigger person and take these issues head on, even if it is painful to talk about, even if you dread talking about mistakes from the past. It'll be very productive to do so, because they don't want to be alone. They don't alone as in isolated, as in feeling like they don't have anyone. They don't want to feel this way. And if you all can talk, it'll make things feel very, very balanced. It'll bring you back to a happy place. Now, just know that this energy is not going to last all week, but it's something for you to be aware of, especially if your person has become distant. That's what's getting in the way. So talking this week, Taurus, is of the utmost importance, okay? So that is what you have coming in for the week ahead. And just know that I send you all so much love and light. I love you so much. Subscribe, please, if you haven't already, and comment and share. All of my info will be linked below for personal readings and Instagram and whatnot. All right, Taurus, I love you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you next week.